Hello and welcome back to another Roblox Piggy video. In today's video, I will be showing you how to create the Roblox Piggy Potion, except we're going to be doing it IRL. Alright, so I'm not actually joking. Welcome back to another Roblox Piggy video. I'm dressed up because I am going to be showing you how to create the Roblox Piggy Potion, the Mr. P Potion, the virus potion that started the entire Piggy apocalypse. I'm going to be showing you in this video how to make it. And obviously, we're going to need a few supplies in order to create this potion. The potion seen inside of Piggy, well, we don't really know much about it other than the fact that it is just a red liquid inside of a beaker. If you don't know what a beaker is, it's one of these right here. Now, inside of the game, Mr. P himself uses round beakers. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any of those, so we're just going to be using these. It should be just fine. If you want to search around the internet for some round ones, I'm sure you can find them. I just got these on Amazon by looking up science beakers. And then to actually create the red potion, we're going to be doing something very simple. We're just going to be using Jello. Jello is simple, it's cheap, and, well, you can actually eat it. So we're going to be using that. And then if you want to, just for fun, you can also dress up like a scientist. It just adds to the experience. I also want to take a moment to say that if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead, hit that red subscribe button underneath the video. I'm going to be showing you how to create the Roblox Piggy Potion. It's not an easy task, all right? It's very, very difficult, and it's something that only the top scientific minds could ever come up with. So thank you for subscribing, and let's get on with this video. Hello, you are now inside of my kitchen. So let me go ahead and explain how this process is going to work. So I've got 3 science beakers here. If you don't have a beaker, you can simply use a glass cup or jar, anything to hold a liquid in. I've got a big one. I've got a medium-sized one, and I also have a small one. Just to make things simpler, I'm going to be using the large one for this video. Again, you can just use a glass if you don't have a beaker. It can even be a plastic cup if you really want to go there. You can just use a plastic cup. So next up, I've got some Jello inside of these packets. I've taken it outside of the box already because, you know, hashtag not sponsored. First things first, though, of course, since this is 2020 and everything and their grandma is trying to hurt us, we are going to disinfect everything. Gonna go ahead and disinfect the beakers because, you know, I don't trust the Amazon. And just for good measure, we're gonna disinfect the Jello. You don't really have to do this, but just in case. All right, so step 1, we're gonna take our beaker. Then we're gonna take our Jello. And then you want to grab some scissors. I forgot to mention that part, but you're going to need some scissors. I've got my scissors right here. Technically, you could probably just rip it in 2 like that, but, you know, it's scissors. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to very simply pour a little bit of Jello into the bottom of the beaker. You don't need to pour too much, but you don't want to put too little either, because if you put too much, it's going to taste really bad. Honestly, I may have put a little too much here, but your mileage will vary. All right, so now that we have our, well, potion ingredient, we're going to need to add some water to this thing. Now, filtered water works best. I have a water filter here. If you don't have filtered water, that's fine. You can just use tap water straight from the sink. Literally just tap water straight from the sink. Works fine. And we are going to very carefully just pour a little bit of water into the beaker. And as you can see, I am spilling it everywhere. And it's slowly making the potion. There we go. Perfect. Now, we don't want to fill it up too high. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to stir it. So just about there works just fine. Now, in order to stir it, if you're using a regular cup, you can just use like a spoon or fork or anything. Since we're using a beaker and, you know, just for comedic effect, I'm going to use a straw. You probably have a straw somewhere around your house. We're just going to stick it in there and we're just going to stir it around a little bit, just like this. You want to make sure that it is nice and stirred. Obviously, the more Jello you put into it, you're going to need to make sure it's stirred just a little bit more, the more Jello there is. All right, so now it is stirred. So now you can, well, simply drink it. That's it. If you want to, before you drink it, you can stick it into the refrigerator and make it nice and cold before you drink it. Obviously, that is glass, so that's fine. I, however, used cold water, so I don't need to stick it in the refrigerator. And well, now you can simply drink it. If I can get it into my beard. Ah, it tastes delicious. Honestly, I probably could have put just a little bit more Jello into it. And now you just need to...